Ismul Maf'ūl, the passive participle. The definition is هو اسم مشتق يدل على من وقع عليه الفعل. It is a derived noun that indicates the entity upon which the action is performed. So this is kind of like the opposite of Ism Mafʿūl. Ism Mafʿūl is the one that does the action, and Ism Mafʿūl is the one in which the action is done. So the pattern for it in thulathi verbs, it will follow the maf'ul pattern. For the standard trilateral three-letter verbs, the formation follows a strict rhythmic pattern called al-wazn. And the wazn here is maf'ul. So we have ma with the fatha at the beginning and then waw on the second last letter. So the pattern is maf'ul. That's the wazn. So as examples, we have here kasara, the verb kasara, so which means to break. He broke. When you make into the maf'ul format, it will become maksur. Maksur. So what we've done here is add the ma at the beginning and put waw at the end. Kasara maksur. Likewise, so by the way, maksur is something that is broken. Kasara is to break. So qara'a, which means he read, and maqru means the thing that is being read. And kataba, he wrote. Then maktub means the thing that is written. Then ghayru thulathi, that which is non-trilateral verb, and that is non-trilateral verbs we have. For derived verbs more than 3 letters, we cannot use the simple maf'ul pattern. So if the verb is more than 3, then we cannot use the maf'ul pattern. We have to use something else. Instead, we use the 3-step process. And that 3-step process is first start with the present tense. So when it comes to maf'ul, what we do is we take the past tense and we make it into maf'ul format. However, when it comes to ghayru thulathi, we need to change into present tense first. The first format is to change into present tense, and then we replace the present tense, the letter for the present tense, with mu, mim with dhamma, and then we add a fatha to the second last letter. So this is the pattern that we follow. Change it into present tense, then change the first letter ya to mu, and add fatha to the second last letter. So for example, we have the verb ihtarama here. Ihtarama means to respect, and he respected, like that. So what's the mudari of it? Yahtarimu. Ihtarama yahtarimu. And so the ismu maf'ul will be change the ya to mim with dhamma mu, and the second last letter will be fatha. This is the opposite of what we do for ismu fa'il. For ismu fa'il, you do the same thing, but second last letter will be kasra. So it will be muhtarim, means the one that is respecting, like that. But here muhtaram, the one that is the respected person. Likewise, we have istakhdama. Istakhdama means he used. Yastakhdimu, he uses. And mustakhdam is the thing that is being used. And so here what we done is take the present tense and change the ya to mim with the dhamma. Then anjaza. Anjaza means he accomplished. And yunjizu, he accomplishes, and munjaz, the thing that is being accomplished. The critical difference, active versus passive. So for non-trilateral verbs forms, the difference is only one vowel. Okay, so for here muallim, يعني اسم فاعل. Let's compare معلم يعني اسم فاعل and the اسم مفعول. معلم is the teacher. So طيب, so what about the اسم مفعول? It'll be معلم. As we mentioned, kasra will be instead fatha. Now uses or usage in sentence. How do we use this in sentence? So we can use it as an adjective and we can use it as a predicate. So as a predicate, it acts as a subject of the it acts as a status of the subject. Yani it has the predicate. Like for example, ad-darsu mafhoomun. The lesson is understood. So mafhoom is in the format of maf'ul, and now this acts like a khabar. This is a khabar over here. And as an adjective, here we have it describes the state of a noun. It says هذا قلم مكسور. Yani it describes the noun. Qalam is the noun that we have here, and it describes it. هذا قلم مكسور. This is a broken pen. Now the key takeaways from this lesson: we have function. What function does it have? It describes as who or what received the action. Who or what received the action. So like on what did the action on what the action was done. That's what this means. And three letter verbs, we have the format of maf'ūl. When it comes to non-trilateral verbs, we add a mu at the beginning and a fatha to the second last letter, and it's used as an adjective or a noun in a sentence. Then the formation of these particles or participles depends on whether the verb is a three-letter verb, thulathi, or ghayr thulathi, non-three-letter verb. So this is the same thing. And if it's a fa'il, and if it's ismu fa'il, then it follows the pattern of fa'il. If it's three letters, and if it's ismu maf'ūl, then it follows the pattern of maf'ūl. So these two things, fa'il and maf'ūl, we do it for past tense, for fi'l madi, and we do it only for thulathi. Now for ghayru thulathi, non-three letters, then we take the present tense, not the past tense, and then we change the ya to mim with the dhamma, mu, and the second last letter will be kasra for ismu fa'il, and it will be fatha for ism maf'ūl. That's the difference. For ismu fa'il will be kasra, second last letter, and ism maf'ūl will be fatha. Now this is an exercise to change the ismu fa'il to ism maf'ūl. حول اسم الفاعل من الأفعال التالية إلى اسم المفعول. So you have to change the اسم فاعل to اسم مفعول. So هذا الكتاب واضع على الطاولة. Now when we change it, it will be هذا الكتاب موضوع. This is اسم فاعل, and so it will be موضوع على الطاولة. So the meaning will be this book is placed on the table. هذا الكتاب موضوع. This is the correct meaning. This book is placed on the table. هذا الرجل حاسد لعلمه وماله. Now when we change it, the meaning becomes correct. هذا الرجل محسود لعلمه وماله, which means that this man is envied for his knowledge and his wealth. Then after that, هذا المحل فاتح في الليل. When we change it, it becomes هذا المحل مفتوح في الليل. And the محل is store. So this store is مفتوح, يعني open in the night. هذه المدرسة فاتحة في النهار. This school is open in the morning or in the daytime. Now this, as you notice here, Fatihatun with ta marbuta, because madrasa is female. So now when you change it to Ism Mafʿūl, هذه المدرسة مفتوحة في النهار. This will mean that this school is open in the daytime. And مفتوحة here, this is the Ism Mafʿūl. Next one, هذا المال حافظ في البنك. And the Ism Mafʿūl هذا المال محفوظ في البنك. The meaning will be that this money is safe or preserved in the bank. Now here is to complete the chart, and the answers are here. So let's see. So it's very simple. Like if it's all of these are 3-letter verbs, so you just have to add alif. Sorry, that is for Ism Mafʿūl. For Ism Mafʿūl, we have to make it in the format of maf'ul. Put ma at the beginning and waw at the second last. So Fataha will be maftuh. So Fataha means to open, and maftuh means something that is open. And mana'a means to prevent. Mamnu' is something that is not allowed. So let's see, maftuh, we can say هذا الدكان مفتوح, this shop is open. And here let's say mamnu', ad-dukhulu mamnu' means the entry is prohibited. So something that is prohibited can be mamnu'. Labisa means to wear. Malbus means something that is worn. We can say al-qamisul malbus jamilun, the shirt that is worn is beautiful. Nasara means he helps. He helped. Mansur means the person who is helped. So for example, we can say like هذا الطالب منصور, this student is helped, and helped by someone, like that. Akala means he ate, and ma'kul means something that is eaten. And so ma'kul, we can say a sentence like at-ta'amu ma'kulun, the food is eaten. Shariba is to drank, and mashroob is something that is drank. So we can say that al-halibu mashrubun, the milk is drunk, someone has drank it.